Okay, so our final spoken word act of this evening is so talented and prolific that I have to keep a tiny list of all the things that she has done. She has performed at Bearing Her Ashes, the Monday Echo, the Shore Festival in Escrone. She's been published, among others, in the Behemoth, Word Legs and Number 11 magazine. And her first play, And You Expect Me To, was featured in 10 Days in Dublin Festival in 2013. Ladies and gentlemen, here to inappropriately touch your hearts, Miss Laura Cleary.
Oh, thanks, Dave. I had to climb over a chair to get up here, and I'm pretty sure the poor girl who was sitting beside me saw my knickers. So that inappropriate touching has already begun. So, yeah, very exciting. I haven't actually been performing much lately, so this is kind of like me getting my groove back. So congratulations that you're all here for it. I'm so excited. So I guess we'll start with an older one then to see if I can still remember it. If I were your mother, you would eat right. Here. As much as you like, while I stir by the sink, swirling roux into milk, grown plumper on feeding, on fuss, re-repairing your Gansey. I'd use that word, Gansey, in front of your friends, that treacle-thick tide of wine uniforms creeping indoors most morning to swallow you, inch you from home, the memory from me as hot in your mind as the spoon in my glass. If I were your mother. If you loved me back. Thanks. So yeah, there's a lot of that whole kind of lovelorn, nobody loves me, I've got no friends thing. I was actually talking to my boyfriend who was dropping me in, who does love me, he says, about talking to people in work at the moment. Somebody actually said to me over the lunch table the other day, we're all going to weddings, Laura, at the moment a lot, and you don't. What's that about? I was like, what? So I've got no friends. What do you want from me? Jesus. It's tough. So there's a little bit more about that and all my mental problems. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be great. So Dave mentioned the Behemoth. I think Michael is here. Oh, there he is. Edits the Behemoth, whatever, so I know who he is. Chill out. So I was really lucky to have something in there for International Women's Day this year, which was great. Me being who I am, it sort of ended up with me talking about the mental problems I associate with being a woman, which is sobering. So let's talk about that for a little bit. Yeah. So this one was called, still is, called Pray. I could kiss you, if you like, she whispers, scanning through lashes for idle plectrums, for bitten, torn cuffs, for filthier minds to work with. And I guess it's not clear that her teeth were cut late, praying for one boy, for just one boy to stop, see, to gather her into the woman she wasn't, but could be. So you don't know that one boy did stop, see, gather her breast up into his palm when a friend's back was turned and told her straight up, you're no woman. But tits like that, half-decent mouth, who knows? Enough work, pigs fly. So she listened, learned well, thrilled in his care to a tight woven bud that swelled in his blankets beneath his penchant for protest, his ache for invasion, repeating, you whore, dunt, whore, cunt, slut, dirt, whore, you earned this, you could. Fuck me, if you like, she whispers to strangers. Bursts when they come, wastes once they leave. Thanks. The lights are really bright up here. I've got this great sweat tash thing going on. I just kind of wanted to say that so you didn't think I was wiping my nose. It's technically my upper lip, so whatever you want to take from that. So there's another one that I wanted to do called On Becoming an Item, which is kind of the same vein, but we'll make it. We'll go back to funny. It's really intimidating being on after Paul Timoney and Deirdre Sullivan. They're just so goddamn good and endearing. It's really, really, sweaty. I see you speak, sit watching you speak to your hands, about evening shadows, lengthening, swallowing underage trinkets, demanding their jellyfish skin phosphoresce. You see me often, unmoved while I meet my frequenters. Girls got to eat, and town clientele are conservative, generous, quick. After 5 or 6 meetings a night of a week, you are still fixed, still telling your hands about hands, all fours, fucking for days on rented room floors, then stop. Flick, barely, a half an eye's glance up, over, toward me, that snags, that holds, that holds, that breaks, back to hands, to whole hymens, hearts. Thanks. So, 2 more, Dave? We're good for 2 more? Oh, he's so helpful. I'm sort of a recovering approval junkie. I just realised there's lasagna on this. We had lasagna earlier on. It was really nice. I was sitting in the girls' bathrooms in the Twisted Pepper, reading, as you do in a girls' bathroom. And I was just, I can't believe I want to be like you people, having conversations down the side of the wall about who's a bigger bitch. So, so I decided that warranted its own poem. So this is the new breed. I desperately want to be one of those girls who drinks beer from the bottle, who drinks beer at all. Propped up on delicate knees, held wide in tight jeans, not designed to invite strangers in past remarks between rounds, or turns on a dance floor, held down with tape, or gum, maybe spit, that allows only New Order, the odd Smiths track, or 2-pack, perhaps on birthdays, bat mitzvah. I digress. I'll go back. My bones would be thinner, my clothes less descript, going days without makeup, my cuticles wild, too intent on appearing beguiled by the thoughts I read from the walls, ceiling, door of the second floor loo. Maybe bring my own marker to add to the chorus of thoughts to be shared with a co-female stranger. Knickers at knees, the same slender jeans collapsed at her feet while she maintains balance to scrawl her reply by my magnum opus. Ending in caps with, "You dumbass whore cunt." And thus satisfied, return to the mass. Her bottle of beer, and the new improved me, lost in the throng. Thanks. So, this last one, I don't know yet, which means I get to wear these glasses. Oh, my IQ just jumped 20 points, people. So I recently, I've worked to sell my soul to the corporate people because it's probably theirs anyway. And as a result, I've joined LinkedIn not too long ago. I'm going to take them off before I'm talking. So I joined LinkedIn because that's what you have to do now. You have to join LinkedIn when you're working for people because they need to know what your selfie is like. That's the most important thing. Was taken in the bathroom because the lighting is good in there. Carefully edited out the toilet. It's great. And the thing that strikes me most about LinkedIn is these blog posts and these articles about how to be successful, how to get where you want, irrespective of the goals that you have, the coping mechanisms that you have, or the type of person you are. It's amazing. I didn't know. So I decided I'm going to get in on this on the ground floor. So this is, you can all thank me later, by the way. I want to mention in all of your autobiographies. It is How to Be Successful, 2014, copyright Laura Cleary, mine. Surround yourself with friends. Be friends with those that matter. Criticism informs you of what you need to be. But ignore haters. Ignore those haters. Learn to sell. Be the product. Practice sex as the art that it is. But don't forget chlamydia. Or that grateful always outweighs hot. Run. Do yoga. Masturbate. Remember, size matters. Don't complain. Exfoliate. Have a family. Think positive, you know? Dress for the life that you want. Seek help if that involves pirates. Depression is made up, probably by you. Grow a pair and deal with it. Think positive, you know? Anxiety is just indigestion. It's indigestion. Take an antacid. Blog for reputable websites. Do not blog for yourself. Include kale as part of at least every second meal. Run. Tattoos are stupid. Getting high is stupid. Veganism, stupid. Not to mention inconsiderate. Learn to hold your liquor. Use O instead of OU, E-or instead of or-E, and Z anywhere you can help it. Learn Japanese and the art of manipulation. Color, honor, liquor, with an O. Maybe learn Mandarin too. Think positive. You know, run, do Pilates. Don't tell anyone. Get some experience with high-end bourbon. Keep a decanter of your favorite shit, favorite with an O, in the boardroom. Make sure every member of your staff is attractive. Finish every project. But, you know, live in the moment. Think positive. But I wasn't joking about the kale. You'll thank me. Oh, and run. You should run some more. Thank you.
Laura Cleary. That last one sounded like such a busy evening.